Morning folks, how are you all today? It's kind of mixed bag in terms of the weather this morning. I don't quite know why I'm giving you the weather forecast, but it is something that occurs to me every time I leave the house for some reason. I think it's an age thing. I think you just think about the weather more as you get older. Sad but true. So I got a few things ordered yesterday for that new gaming room, and in fact one of my viewers left a comment this morning saying what was it? If the gaming room is for your son, then ask him what he wants, but if it's really for you, then do what you want. And most of you already know this, but I don't play any games at all. I haven't gamed for a long time. I've gamed maybe once in the last 10 years when I was playing that Black Sails game on the Xbox, whatever it was called. But apart from that, I don't game, so the gaming room is definitely not for me. And on top of that, I don't want to ask my son because A, he's 9 years old and he has no idea what would be good and what wouldn't, and secondly, he would ask for the most ridiculous things you've ever heard of. He'd probably ask for a trampoline or something in there. And most importantly, I want it to be a surprise for him, so there's no way I'm going to ask him. I'm going to get it all done, all set up, and then I'm going to put it out there as a surprise to my son, and then I'm going to have my nephew round to stay, and they can just have some serious gaming sessions for a weekend or something. So that is the situation with that. I haven't ordered, but I've managed to get a few things in for the gaming room already. So that is looking pretty goddamn cool. I can't wait to show you those when they come in as well. But other than that, there's not a lot going on. I will have to let you know what else changes as it moves forward. Also, I'm on my way to the gym this morning. It is 6:20 and my training starts at 7, so I'm going to be training from 7 to 8. And then also this evening I'm training at 8 o'clock again as well. So sticking to my twice a day training at the moment, which is knackering me out. I'm covered in bruises and cuts and scrapes, and my muscles are killing me, but it's all good, and I can, like I said yesterday, I can really see a lot of changes going on with my body shape, which I'm really pleased about, getting back to how I was before. Also, it seems that the tablets for my thyroid condition seem to be having some effect as well, because I feel a little bit better in myself as well about certain things that the thyroid condition affects. So that's another good sign. And then today I've got a webinar at 10 o'clock this morning. A lot of you guys always ask what a webinar is. Well, a webinar is a seminar but online. So essentially a multitude of people connect up on their computer and on their phone, and they can see my screen, and they can also obviously hear my voice. And over that webinar you present either a presentation or a demonstration or both, or something slightly different. But the idea is it's like going to a seminar, but instead of going to it physically, you're just going to it virtually online. So it's a good way of getting information out to people, doing demonstrations, showing them new products, new technologies, keeping them up to date with the latest technology, that kind of stuff as well. So that is that. At the moment there is a huge seminar going on in Los Angeles, a Citrix seminar, which, as you guys know, is a lot to do with what I do for work. So they are announcing new products and new stuff all the time as well, so trying to kind of keep up to date with that as well, so I can pass that on to customers when I sort of gain that knowledge. But other than that, that is pretty much my day. Loads of phone calls and emails, no doubt, and then like I say, this evening I'll be heading back to the gym. So just finished at the gym, absolutely exhausted, had a really good session. The only thing is he got me in a position where it's done something funny to the top of my back, so we've clicked it out a little bit, and I hope that that's enough to kind of not make it be really painful or stiff over the next few days, or even longer than that. Yeah, I'm just hoping that that is not a significant injury. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it might just be a bit tight or something for the next couple of days. I hope it just doesn't kind of stop me from being able to do any sort of sparring or even training. I don't want to have to be out injured again. The problem is when you do like martial arts and you do quite a lot of sparring, and sparring is basically a lot. I keep forgetting to tell you this, a lot of people ask me this. Sparring is where you're essentially fighting or competing against another person and you're doing it at a certain level. So you might go 30%, 50%, 80%, very rarely 100%. If it's stand-up, then you'd only put like 50% of your power into it, or 80, or whatever you've decided or agreed with the opponent. In jiu-jitsu, you can kind of go as hard as you want because you're not hitting or anything. You just be gentle when you actually get the submission, so you don't, you know, break anyone's arm or pull any ligaments or anything like that. So yeah, that's what sparring is anyway. It's essentially a full-blown fight, but not as hard. That's probably the easiest way to explain it. Mid-morning breakfast, lovely jubbly, melon, apple, grape, and a protein shake. So bruised up at the moment. Look, can you see all that bruising? So much bruising everywhere just from jiu-jitsu. Like, it's just causing all kinds of bruising. I've literally got it like everywhere, like fucking everywhere, all over my body, totally bruised up. And my back is still hurting, unfortunately. Well, that is the end of the day for me today, guys. I am heading off very shortly to go training, so need to start getting ready for that. Unfortunately, my back's still hurting, so I'm hoping that that's just going to go away with a bit of exercise and flexing, and hopefully I can get stretched out a little bit as well whilst I'm up there by somebody. So that is it from me today, guys. I hope you've all had a good day, and I will be back with you all tomorrow, hopefully with a back that's not in so much pain. Peace.